I can't believe it. I am so excited.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to May.
This vlog is about 2 weeks late.
It's been a flop of a month.
It's okay.
But
we are going to give you guys our update anyway. First off, the weather here has been rainy and windy. And it's made riding for Ragbrai, like training for Ragbrai, really difficult.
the wind has been everywhere. So full disclosure, like the entire country, the entire US has dealt with a lot of wind. And it's an excuse but not an excuse. The wind that we've been having here, we had I think 2 different episodes of having like tornado watches.
Mm-hmm.
So it got pretty
We got
wild.
to hide in our closet.
Yeah, for like an hour. But it was pretty crazy. So our riding has been kind of stifled by bad weather. Lots of rain for Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it being this rainy before, but
Yeah, we went out to ride 3 days ago, and it started raining, and then clouds started coming in, and I was like, I don't want to get caught out here. Even if it rains on Ragbrai, we're going to be like in riding mode, but just getting started, I was just like, ugh.
so the training situation has kind of fell on its face, but we have a plan of action for it, but hopefully that'll better guide our training, but at the same time too, I'm hoping that as we come into May and we pull ourselves out of the tail end of winter, that will be, well, I mean, it was 90 degrees today.
That's
So
true.
I think we're in the summer, honestly. So we'll get into what this month held, what we're going to do, and how we're going to do everything of it. So the first thing on our list was for me to go to a professional conference. A bunch of things have changed in regards to that. I didn't need to go to this conference, but I have some cool stuff happening towards the end of the year that will allow me to make up for not going to the conference. So it really wasn't that big a thing, but it just kind of was one of those things on the list that didn't get done, but it was not a bad thing it didn't get done, it just didn't need to get done.
Next up, we had our passports, and you guys will remember from April, or from March, I moved it to April. Well, now I have to move it to May. We just haven't went and got it done. And we've had some car stuff happen. I had to get the oil changed, and it's just been like one of those months where we just couldn't get traction with anything on our list. Even our budget. You guys know how much I love budgeting. It just wasn't happening. And so we'll move it to this month. May should be a good month for us. I feel like we moved here on March 1st. April was the month to try to get settled and unpacked and settled in, and now we're finally in May, and I feel like now we're finally able to like figure out a schedule, get in a routine, and we will start knocking things out.
So for the month of April, we saved just shy of $1,700 for the month, which
Just over.
Oh, that's right, just over. So our savings rate hasn't been what we wanted it to be. It's been kind of weird coming into Texas because we were putting away a lot of money at one time for our out of debtness stuff. But I think that we had a talk this weekend, and I think that we're probably going to have to adjust some of the dates and times and when we plan on leaving the States. But I think that we have a good game plan. We've been having very variable savings rate due to our budget being kind of weird and moving and stuff like that.
Like moving will take a lot out of your budget.
Yeah, I'm excited to not be moving anymore.
Yay!
But with that being said, I think as we let the dust settle, we will get back on the horse and have more of a strict budget. Not strict, but just more of a diligent budget, so we'll be able to save more consistently, so we're not doing these situations.
Good news is though, this month we got 4 more balloons colored. So we had 13 and a half. Now we have 17 and a half.
So hopefully coming into the month of May, we'll be able
18 and a half.
18 and a half. So we're at $7,000 of 40.
Some of that will be spent for Ragbrai shenanigans. So It will go down because we are going to be using some of it, but not steeply.
Yeah, I mean, Ragbrai is not a cheap event, and we can kind of talk about that in the future, but at the same time, too, we will be dipping into it a little bit, but not to the point of
devastation.
So with all that being said, with all the BS and excuses that we've given you guys for what hasn't gotten done, the plan of action for hitting those miles and meeting those money goals is for us to start riding more consistently. So we have a schedule for our rides. It has been extremely difficult for us to find time to do these rides between just doing the swimming stuff, getting off of work. We've taken the time to really be a little bit more social, so we're trying to get into more social circles and just try to make time for ourselves. But the plan is right now to hit riding 4 times a week, 2 heavy rides and 2 light rides, which kind of follows the Ragbrai training schedule. Yeah, and recommendation. The other plan of action is for us to start going back to the way we were budgeting before. We kind of got a little bit away from it because we're out of debt now, which is great.
That's mostly my fault.
But at the same time, too, we have a very aggressive savings goal we want to meet, and we want to do it in a certain amount of time. So hopefully we can start making those bigger savings goals come to fruition. And then finally, I think that for the month of May, we'll be at least knocking out the pictures to get done so we can start the process of applying for the passports, because you need the pictures, and then you need the application, then you need...
And pictures are easy, you can get them done anywhere, and so we just need to pick a day and go get it done.
So that's the goal for the foreseeable month.
I think May is gonna be a great month for us.
We did get some great news yesterday that a friend of ours is going to be our support vehicle. Thank you, Andrew! Yeah, we got a support vehicle, y'all. So what that means is that our friend Andrew is going to come out, he's going to drive the route. He's not going to ride the route with us, but he's going to drive the route, and he's going to be the very best helping hand he can be.
Going to be setting up our tent and getting Matt coffee and whatever we need. He said he's willing to help us out. I can't believe it. I am so excited.
Plus, we needed someone else to help us eat all the pie. So thank you, Andrew, for being awesome and hopefully doing all the fun things with us, because it was hard getting people to go on this ride, but I think that having a support vehicle will be super fun, and it'll give a different dynamic to the whole ride.
Oh, I'm so excited. So also after yesterday, learning that exciting news, it makes me want to train more, because now I have someone going with me, and I just want to be like able to finish, you know?
Yeah. Try to hit that 100 mile a day. That's the goal.
Day 4.
The goal is to not die.
We'll do good. We'll do great.
But that's the big news we have for the month. Nothing crazy's coming up, thankfully. We have our anniversary next month, which totally is planned.
Oh yeah.
And then we have obviously all the stuff in July, but I feel like the year is flying by, and we have a lot going on and lots happening, and
we'll be keeping you guys in the loop. Also in May, we're going to Marissa's graduation next Saturday. So we'll see you there, Marissa. Congratulations!
Wild times, friends. So on that note, we will end it here, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye, guys.